Second, when people use labels, they more often are not are trying to put people in a box so they can define and control them or simply dismiss them out of hand. If someone can call you a conservative, a progressive, an anarchist, or a socialist, they determine for themselves how you should live and generally will punish you for not meeting their expectations. A perfect example of this came from the 2020 presidential election campaign.
So if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Now, according to Joe Biden, if you are black, you are expected to vote for Democratic candidates. If you don't vote for Democratic candidates, you ain't black. See, labels become easy ways to shame people to act the way you want. I'm sure no black person wants to be told they ain't black. So a statement like Biden's is meant to shame black people to vote for him. Not because he's the best candidate or because his policies have worked out the best for black people, but simply to prove that they are black. Then there are those who put you in a box so they can dismiss you. Well, take a look at this example from the 2016 presidential campaign.
Be grossly generalistic. You could put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables.
Mrs. Clinton could dismiss half of her opponents simply by labeling them a basket of deplorables. This tactic is frequently used to dismiss evidence because it came from an opposing source, be it CNN or Fox News. However, it's not simply dismissing a political opponent, idea, or policy. One of the more culturally toxic ideas behind diversity is that only someone that looks like me can understand my point of view. The first time I saw this was when women claimed that men could have no say in the abortion debate because, well, they could not have one. Since then, people's ideas have been summarily dismissed, not because they lacked information, education, or experience, but because they were the wrong race, sex, or ethnicity. The latest variation of this divisiveness is the idea of cultural appropriation. From someone dressing up as an ethnic character for Halloween, to a white man with dreadlocks, from sports team names to characters in movies, millions of people have been placed into a box and told they are not allowed to enjoy, support, or participate in any other boxes. Now, these boxes are just another example of how collectivism has taken over and divided our country.